my mother, the story of my mother chasing me down the block to get me and then beating me all the way home. Yeah, and then tying me to the clothesline. I mean, there's a big world out there. I just wanted to go. And so I met some guys and we said, let's go. Where are we going? We're going to New York.
Mm.
You know,
From Colorado?
Yeah, from Colorado, from Denver. And we didn't know how far that was, but we didn't have any money, so we just stole the car. And some girl said, oh, we want to go with us. And then the police finally caught us in Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska.
How did they know to pull you over? They
Because
run your plates, or were you speeding?
We were looking for where to steal some gas. And we had our siphon hoses.
What are
And it was
siphon hoses?
about 12 or 1 o'clock in
So
the
we
morning.
get gas out of it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's just stupid kid stuff.
So it was just like, do
was
you
it.
feel like what was your reason for doing that? Was it because you wanted to go? Like you
Yeah,
felt there's this
I
big
don't know.
world
I
and
thought that, you know, they would just go.
And that was the
there
only
wasn't
way
that-
you
There
could-
wasn't much, I guess, holding me at home. And so I just wanted to go.
oh.
And then I got probation. I went to juvenile hall. I went to jail. Then I went to probation.
How long were
Then
you?
I did it again. Then this time I went in front of the judge again.
Same judge?
I don't remember.
No.
How long were you in jail for?
2
This-
years, 18 months. In a federal prison with guard towers. And everybody wore uniforms and had numbers on their clothes.
What was the average day like?
I'm this kid. The first day they put me in isolation, well, in an individual cell.
Right.
When I first got there, and you strip down, and they cut your hair, and they shower you, and then they spray you a little bit, and then they book you through. Then you get a room, and then for 3 weeks you live in this room, and they test you and do aptitude tests and do all that, and look at your teeth and do a bunch of social history stuff. And then they determine your classification and what you're going to do.
Uh-huh.
And they put me on a radio class, a school for learning how to work on radios, and how to
Right.
work electronics.
Uh-huh. Not
And,
so much.
I think somewhere along the line I got in a fight because some guy tried to sodomize me,
What does that mean?
have sex with me. Because when I was, and then when I finally got it, when it moved to a dormitory, I asked this guy who slept next to me why he was in. And he said that he murdered somebody in Alaska.
Hey, bud.
And then I thought, oh, I'm in the wrong place.
What was the
Good night.
age range
Just
of
like
the
14,
people
I
you
think.
were with?
Like,
About 14 to 19.
So you were
That's
on the
pretty
younger
young.
I was one of
side.
the youngest kids. Yeah. I was always getting in a fight in the shower. Always trying to have sex with the other.
Did you decide in there that wasn't the life you wanted? Or?
There were several decisions. One, I got in a fight in the hallway in a corridor with this guy that tried to kiss me or something. And the guard saw us, and so we both went to the hole, which is isolation, and I was there for 5 days. And you don't get anything but a little bowl of food and a toilet, metal toilet, and no beds, and no blankets. Until 9 o'clock at night, then they give you a blanket. And nothing to read. But I knew you could have the Bible, so that's where I started reading the Bible.
oh, that's cool.
And my cell looked out toward the administration building. And they had barbed wire fences, 2 of them with guard towers on the 4 corners.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a medium security institution. Right? So they had individual cells for problems, and then they had dormitories. And when I was in there, in the hole, and it was 5 days before I had a hearing, I thought I was unjustly put in there. But while I was there, my mother and father come to visit me. And I saw them walk up. And I saw them get turned away. Because if you were in the hole, you were being punished.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought the whole purpose of the place was to help you. So I didn't see much help coming my way.
Right.
In fact, when I was in the hole, I was so desperate, I didn't want to live. In fact, I thought sometimes about putting my arms through the bars when they opened them, when they fed you.
Right.
And they fed the kids, but sometimes they would open them so you could mop the floor or something. About putting my arm through there so when the thing slid, it might break my arm, then I would at least go to the hospital.
Just to get out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got out of there. And I didn't have any clues about it. Then they had me working in the kitchen, mopping floor. So I met these two other guys there. And we became friends in there. Like, you know, just like guys in jail would do. And then these two guys says, I mean, they were young, maybe a little bit older than me. And they said, we're gonna break out. I said, what? We're gonna break out. On a yard, you know, in the prison with these fences, and a two-sided wall. And there was a fence there, and another fence, and the guard tower was right up there. And they talked about they're gonna break out. And I looked at them, I thought these guys were just homesick. You know? These kids were like I was. In fact, I wrote the judge a letter. I said, I think you made a mistake. I got my lesson. I can go home now. He was nice enough to write me back and say, no, you're staying. So I stayed, you know. So I thinking about, do I join these guys that want to escape? I mean, kids. And they're looking at this fence, and I'm thinking, well, they're not going to do it today. And then they said, we're going to do it now. And you can see the guy in the tower. I said, this is crazy. So they ran toward the fence, and I wanted to go after him. I didn't want to run away. I wanted to go hold him to keep him. And I felt like a coward to me, didn't I? And I saw him climb the fence and come down the other side. They went across the 10-foot up in between the fences, and they went up there up top, and they got almost to the ground when the gun started going off, and they were shooting at him. And then they're running across this plowed field, and then the sirens come on, and lockup comes, and everybody's supposed to go to their cells or their dormitories, whatever that, for security. And then you see them walking, going across, and then pretty soon you see them laying down, and you see the guy shooting with the 30-30. And then pretty soon you hear the cop cars or the sirens, the correctional people going out with their cars to chase them down and bring them back. It said they got 30 days of isolation.
30 days?
30 days.
Yeesh.
And then they got it on their record. And I was afraid to go home now because I said I'd get shot.
Right.
I was trying to escape too.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, so.
Were they shot?
No, they didn't get shot, but they got 30 days in the hold, and then they got more time
Yeah, added.
and security, and you know. And so I went down. So, I mean, after 18 years, they finally let me out. And my parents came and told me that they were going to California to give me a second chance.
What'd you say to that?
I felt like shit. Because we had a house that we all helped build. We rented a very great house in the center block. It was a problem house. And we didn't know how to do that. And we put the siding on, my dad did. The sheet, the stucco on the outside. Put it on one day. And that night it fell off. We didn't put the right mix, right?
Right.
So that was our building of our house. You know. And a lot of stories there. So they told me they were leaving. And my mother was brokenhearted and crying, and I'm in the visiting room. And
Wait, they were leaving to get away from you?
no, they were
Oh.
leaving to go to California.
To get away from the friends and
Yeah,
the
'cause
scene.
somebody said the
With
friends
you?
and
And you were hurt because you didn't want them to have to leave their home?
home because of
Because
me.
of you.
And then I told my mother, I says, I will buy you another home. and they left. I went to California.
So you're 16?
I was, yeah, about 15 and a half. And then and eventually I got parole. I had an uncle that lived in, and he came to see me, him and his wife, Adolph and Justine. And they had a son about my same age. He was a very wealthy, very handsome man, married a very wealthy woman. She had a son before they got married by another man. And he was their star. And he was their star. And he committed suicide in the bathtub. With a belt around his neck and slid down and killed himself. Whether he did it intentionally or whether he did it to scare them because he was mad at them because they put some restrictions on him or something. So they would come to see me, and they took me when I got out to their house, and I stayed there one night. And they were very kind to me, very loving people. And then I went to California on a Greyhound bus by myself. And I had a parole officer in California. I was supposed to be 14 something.
So you were allowed to move to the other
Well,
state.
they moved my
You have to
parents,
stay.
so they sent me to California.
Mm-hmm.
And when I got out of I walked most of the way to the house from downtown at the Greyhound bus station. To South Sac, the Fruit Ridge in Stockton.
Oh, to SAC. Okay. They didn't move to LA first thing.
And
Oh.
then I thought, I had a few dollars. I thought maybe I better take a taxi. So I took a taxi to Bungalow to the home. So I took a taxi, and when I pulled up in the back of the taxi, with my mother and my father, and my sister, and my little brother, Richard.